This video is for Public Safety, Minister of Transportation.
Just ahead, turn left on Arrow
Uber.
Road.
Please don't sue me. And I'm trying to explain how difficult it can be while I'm driving.
Turn left on
When
Arrow
this
Road,
happens,
then
when
drop
I'm
off
given a
Georgia.
notification that takes up the entire screen and pans out my actual drive. Thankfully, it goes back, and I'm close to. Then all of a sudden, I get this. Now, there's no way to really change that unless I either A, accept the ride that's taken, which might
Drop
not
off
be
Georgia.
to my benefit, or I stop receiving rides anyways. Like, I can fully log out and make this my last trip, which means that I lose out on all prospective rides. Uber, now I've been driving for Uber for about 5 years. For the first 3, notifications were not like this. Look what it does to the lower half of the Schwartz Bay Peninsula. It turns it into like a microscope. And there I am. I'm trying to drive, yet I'm trying to make some money at the same time. And I'm coming to this left. And had I not known to make a left there, I might just make a right. Reviewing this is stressful enough. Now, there's no reason to manipulate the screen like that, to use animation, to pan out, to turn it upside down in 180 degrees like that. Now, I'm doing this from a comfortable parked position, this voiceover. But this is actually recorded while I'm driving. It's screen recorded. I've had passengers agree with me, dozens of passengers telling me that they think this is a stupid piece of animation here. It's actually, they've agreed with me that it's dangerous to make a screen, to use a GPS that everyone else uses on their maps and make it small like this for no real great reason. That blue suggests where the next ride is. Now this is another
In
ride.
300 meters, turn
offering
left
me
on Blanchard Street.
$9.48 if I turn around after I drop off the next one. I decline. I keep on going up to, looks like Blanchard, trying to make a left on Blanchard eventually. And again, if I don't know to make a left, or if I don't listen to the voice, the Uber voice, I might just keep on going forward, not knowing, because of this continuous offering. And the only way to shut the offering down is to either decline it or to forego accepting any rides at all, to stop all notifications, which means that I potentially lose out on money. Now, what if Uber could go back to the way things were when they were offering rides, which was having everything at the top, without the animation, without the upside down, without the panning out, because what they're creating, and this has been going on for 2 years now, are dangerous situations. This is not ergonomically correct. And I wonder, really, because I have narrowly avoided missing turns, highway, expensive, time-consuming highway off-ramps because of these notifications. And here I am, look at that, 12:06. I could take it, but really, I'd rather just concentrate on the ride. And during this, if you can imagine a Friday or Saturday night with your car full of people just chattering away who want my attention because for some reason, people think I'm a server or a bartender or I'm the local
Turn right on
entertainment
Bay
when I
Street.
get into my car. I have to just concentrate on the ride. That's the number one focus, safety. But the parameters that I have to drive within, specifically this
Just ahead,
GPS
turn left
unit,
on Wark Street.
make driving difficult to the point of being dangerous. this here, I have to make, I have 3
Turn left on
turns
Lark
coming up
Street.
here. I don't know whether I'm going to finish them all. Thankfully, I'm able to make a left turn here. And then there's another one coming up, and then I get this.
Just ahead, turn left on Kings
And
Road.
where I'm turning into, that's like 10 meters, right? Which might be easy enough to remember those 10 meters, but I shouldn't have to remember them. I should be able to see on that screen all the time where I'm supposed to turn.
Turn left on Kings
What
Road.
the name of
Then
that
turn
street,
left on
whatever it
Dollar
looks like it's
Place.
Kings Road. When it pans out, I lose Kings Road. I don't know if it's going to show up again. Watch what happens to Kings Road. What does it say about where I am? Now, had I not known, and because thankfully that's a short little
Turn
distance
left on Dollar
in that
Place,
small
then drop
neighborhood,
off Rowan.
it's kind of easy to to know where these people are going. This is what I drew to make things easier, all right? That's the way it should be. Sorry for putting this in. It looks stupid.
Drop off Rowan.
I'm not the person behind this, doing the software dev. Which brings into the question, like, do the software devs at Uber actually drive a car? Do they know by experience what it's like to have people in your car? I don't know. Again, this is just for the sake of having the Minister of Transportation and Public Safety and Uber software dev look at the bizarre infographic language that you expect us to communicate with. I think this is the last one, and it's a long one because it's a Friday and we're stuck in traffic. I've tried to take people's voice or names out of this, but this might be someone's name that I couldn't get out by editing it out. And that's an $18 one. I didn't take it, even though it's really close. Maybe because it was going somewhere I didn't want to go because there wasn't enough money. But that's beside the point. I'm sticking with this being something that requires a lot of patience and not getting out of hand, because look what it does. Now, this is the computer going on the fritz. And like, how can you expect anybody to drive and stay sane at the same time when you've got this plus a car full of monkeys who are really, really interested about where they're going and how great their night's been? Okay, so all I'm asking from Uber is just to split the screen. 2/3 could be the current ride, and just stay with that. Never veer off of that. Don't change that, and leave the
In
top
600 meters,
top
turn right on
quarter
Cook Street
to
using
the
the right
prospective
lane.
money, and just give me a kilometer basis, a smaller detail of the next ride. I don't need to know like where on Vancouver Island or in Canada they're driving. Just tell me how far and the local cross streets where they're going to go to. Sorry for me losing my voice here. And thanks for listening or watching this. If you're watching it that far, I'm only going to have this on my channel for the next, 3 or 4 months after I've sent you out the invitation to watch it. Really, I just don't know what to say more. That's the $24 offer. It's big. You don't need to show big numbers how much money it's going to be worth. That could be put on the top. I'm more interested in getting the ride safely to the next, to their destination. I don't need to know the big numbers or the small numbers of the prospective ride. Yes, it's good to know where they're going and where to pick up, which it's been great since Harry Baines enforced that and legislated that into act. It's nice to know like where the next ride, how much it's going to go, but it doesn't have to take up half the screen or change the
Turn right on Cook Street.
Schematics of driving. So this, from the watchers, from your perspective, this might look just like a video game basically, but I'm having
In 300 meters, turn right on Mirrors Street.
On basically a weekly 2 or 3 night basis, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I'm having to do this while I'm driving up to 100 kilometers an hour. in all types of traffic, inclement weather, in the rain, with people all around me, and with cars like jamming for traffic, and dealing with just everything in driving in general, which is stressful enough. But I don't need the mental stress of having to wait for this to finish.
Turn right on
Or
Mira
to, like,
Street,
spend too
then
much
drop off
time
Kalina.
trying to think about my next ride. Just all I need is a small notification at the top. I don't need what it looks like right now. I really don't need to know where Esquimalt and what is that, Oak Bay is. I know where those two are, so there's no reason to show where that blue is. Oh, it looks like I've run out of video here. Thanks for watching. If I get anything out of this, like and subscribe. Please, to the Minister of Transportation, Minister of Safety, look into this. And Uber, get your software devs behind the wheel, because they obviously don't know what it's like to drive.